She already fluffed that pillow. Monica, you know, you already fluffed, but it's fine.
Look, I'm sorry, guys. I just don't want to give them any more ammunition than they already have.
Yes, and we all know how cruel a parent can be about the flatness of a child's pillow.
Give someone ammunition. To say to someone something which he or she can use against you, or to do something which they can use in criticizing you. Examples.
We have very different styles. We always have.
And your style just gave the bad guy all the ammunition she needs to go after us.
That's not how I see it.
Really? How do you see it?
This move just exposed the fact that we have a leak.
I know good and well what he's after.
Then why would you give him ammunition? Because you think this is going to be fun. But trust me, you go after him and it's going to get more serious than you thought.
Monica, what do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Are you welling up?
No?
You are. You are. You're welling up.
I'm not.
You're going to be an ant.
Shut up.
You're welling up. You are so emotionally moved by something that your eyes begin to start filling up with tears. Examples.
Promise me you'll keep auditioning. Marie, Mr. Right is out there somewhere. Phil, keep using the ointment until that thing goes away. I wish you all the best. Thank you all so much.
I'm welling up with tears. Now get off.
How about Julia?
Julia. We agreed on Minnie.
It's funny, we agreed we'd spend the rest of our lives together. Things change. Roll with the punches.
Roll with the punches. To not allow difficulties or criticism to discourage you or affect you badly. Examples.
Listen to me, you want to be in with them? Roll with the punches, go with the flow. Make fun of your boss a little bit.
Quinn just asked me to be one of her bridesmaids. Isn't she even a little weirded out that you and I used to date?
Quinn doesn't have a jealous bone in her body. She rolls with the punches. She
doesn't have a clue.
No, she does not.
Look, there are people like Ross who need to shoot for the stars, with his museum and his papers getting published. Other people are satisfied with staying where they are. I'm telling you, these are the people who never get cancer.
Shoot for the stars. To set someone's goals or ambitions very high. To try to achieve something specifically difficult. Examples.
That is our next event, a hot dog eating contest. For those of you who are curious, the world record is 54 1/2 hot dogs. Wow! And you know what? I personally have cooked up enough so that each and every one of you could break that record. So shoot for the stars, okay?
Oh, it's just a weekend, big deal.
Wasn't this supposed to be just a fling, huh? Shouldn't it be flung by now?
I mean, we are way past the fling thing. I mean, I am feeling things that I've only read about in Daniel Steele books, you know?
Fling. A short period of uncontrolled pursuit of someone's wishes or desires, especially about sexual relations. Examples.
It is perfectly clear to everyone involved that this is nothing more than a temporary fling.
But on the other hand, if things don't go well with Leonard, I risk losing a really good friend. I mean, I'm guessing he's not looking for a fling. He's the kind of guy that gets into a relationship for, I don't know, like you would say, light years.
I would not say that. No one would say that. A light year is a unit of distance, not time.
Well, we're applying to a lot of them, and naturally our first choice would be one of the bigger state zoos, you know, like San Diego, right? But that may just be a pipe dream because, you know, he's out of state.
Pipe dream. An idea, dream, or plan that is impossible or very unlikely to happen. Examples.
I'm telling you, the universe keeps revealing her to me. It's screwing with my head.
You're getting married in 3 days.
That's my point. It's entirely duplicitous. Think about it. Why would you risk your relationship with Hallie just to search for some pipe dream?
Well, what can I do to make you feel better?
Nothing. Unless you can build me a time machine.
Honey. Until someone can figure out how to keep a wormhole from collapsing in on itself, that's just a pipe dream.
Phil, come on back, Phil.
Okay, so I'm responsible, I'm organized, but hey, I can be a kook.
All right, you madcap gal. Try to imagine this. The phone bill arrives, but you don't pay it right away.
Why not?
Because you're a kook.
Kook or kooky. Someone whose ideas or actions are eccentric or insane, who you think is slightly strange. Examples.
I've never told anyone this, but a fortune teller once predicted that I would not live to see my 46th winter.
Was that kook that used to live next door to us? She's nuts.
Sheldon's right. This guy's brilliant.
Yeah. I mean, he's a little kooky, but a mind that can reconceptualize time probably has a reason for keeping a jar of toenail clippings that we just don't understand.
I should really get back to work.
Yeah, otherwise someone might get what they actually ordered.
Well.
Oh, the hair comes out and the gloves come off.
Gloves come off, or the gloves are off. To start to argue or fight in a more serious way. Examples.
He's more whipped than I thought. Well, he's tragically underestimated us. The gloves are coming off.
You know, maybe I should just quit.
What? Yesterday you were up in arms. Now you're ready to cave?
You're entitled to be president?
The gloves are coming off. You understand me? I have an audio-visual presentation.
Wow, I'm shaking.
You should be. You should be.
You know, you let your guard down. You know, you start to really care about someone, and
Let your guard down. To stop being careful, to avoid danger or difficulty. To allow yourself to be vulnerable. Examples.
I'll just order room service.
Look, I really don't need you to take care of me.
I know how hard it was for you to let your guard down. To let me in.
I will stalk you like the lioness stalks the gazelle. Careful, patient, deadly. And if you let your guard down for so much as a second, as sure as you were born, I will hump your brains out.
It's like dating language, you know, like, it's not you means it is you.
or you know, I think we should see other people means, I already am.
And everybody knows this.
Oh, yeah. Cushions the blow.
Cushion the blow or soften the blow. To make a bad situation less serious. To make something unpleasant easier for someone. Examples.
Leonard, I've got terrible news.
What's going on?
Before I tell you, perhaps I should soften the blow. Your face is pleasingly symmetrical.
Well, there you go. Hey, are you cool with this? I mean, I don't want to leave you high and dry.
Hey, no, I've never been lower or wetter.
Leave high and dry. To do something that is not at all convenient for someone and puts them in a very difficult situation. Examples.
Well, just answer me this. Why do we break up?
You tell me. You're the one who left me high and dry with 2 tickets to St. Bart's.
Hon, we are phasing the diner out of our lives. I have a stylist now. This is our 2 weeks' notice, and we need this week off to get ready for the premiere. I mentioned I have a stylist, right?
So you're leaving me high and dry?
I'm always high and dry around you.
You something like me. You slowpokes.
That's all right, Rach. We got the bags.
Slowpoke. Someone who is walking or doing something too slowly, especially a child. Examples.
43, 44, 45,
Yes,
46.
may I please
46,
have
2
the-
black and whites.
Excuse me, I'm 45.
Yeah, he already called it slowpoke.
There you go. Welcome to New York.
It was nice meeting you. Ditto.
Ditto. Used to agree with something that has just been said, or to avoid repeating something that has been said. Examples.
I love you. I really love you.
Ditto. I have so much to learn from you.
Thank you.
Sensei. And ditto.
I mean, women really like that.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you know, if it were me,
Yeah.
I'd want you to,
What?
I don't know, I'd catch me off guard, with like a really good kiss.
Catch someone off guard. To surprise someone by doing something that they are not expecting or ready for. Examples.
Look, my reaction earlier.
It's okay, Mom.
No, it's not. Okay. You just caught me off guard. I guess I just wasn't ready.
God, I love you.
Oh. Well, that's great.
Wait, look, that just kind of popped out.
No, it's fine. It just kind of caught me off guard.
Hi, Mr. Weinberg. Hi, Mrs. Weinberg.
It's so wonderful to see you again, my dear.
It's wonderful to have you up and about again, dear.
Stay well.
Be up and about. No longer in bed, usually after an illness. Feeling well enough to get out of bed and move around. Examples.
Good to see you up and about. How you feeling?
Well, been better.
How pretty you look today. It's wonderful that you're up and about. You must be enjoying these colorful balloons.
Let it be known that she is drawn to me, much like a, well, so far I've been keeping her at bay, but if this is the deal...
Well, yeah, this is the deal.
Okay, well, have a nice evening.
Keep at bay. To prevent something, usually dangerous or unpleasant, from happening or from coming too close. Examples.
Hey, Pimento?
Huh?
I thought you were just gonna be looking through the files or something, man.
Sorry, brother. Tai Chi helps keep the demons at bay.
Right.
I feel like I'm 16 all over again.
Well, you're not 16. You're both adults now.
Get out, you doofus!
Or, he's rubber and you're glue.
I'm rubber, you're glue. A response to an insult usually used by children to show that the insult is being ignored. Examples.
You're stupid.
Well, I'm rubber, and you're glue.
Well, it just seems like a really small number.
Right. And?
And, well, don't you have a lot of wild oats to sow? Or is that what you're doing with me? Oh my God, am I an oat?
Sow wild oats. To behave in a rather uncontrolled way, especially by having a lot of sexual relationships. Examples.
2 dates in 1 day? That's so unlike you.
I know. I'm like playing the field, Like juggling 2 guys and sowing my wild oats,
My girlfriend and I broke up recently, and I must say I am relieved. Gives me a chance to sow my wild oats. In the Schrute family, we have a tradition where when the male has sex with another woman, he is rewarded with a bag of wild oats left on his doorstep by his parents.
What are you gonna do? You give me back my sweater or it's handbag marinara?
You don't have the guts.
Oh, yeah? Well, at least I wasn't too chicken to tell some guy I thought he was cute.
Have the guts. To have enough courage to do something. To be brave enough. Examples.
Like, people are looking at me, saying, you broke up the family. What do you have to show for it?
You did the right thing. We were stalled. I didn't have the guts to end it.
That's because you're a decent man.
Who among you has the guts to replace me? Let him walk across these coals.
No, I'm not going to stand here and make a list of... Okay, you're whiny, you're obsessive, you are insecure, you're gutless. You don't just sort of seize the day, You liked me for, what, a year, and you didn't do anything about it?
Seize the day. To seize. To do the things someone wants to do when there is the chance instead of waiting for a later time. Examples.
I don't know, by telling me life is short, and if you ever come across a beautiful, exciting, crazy moment in it, you gotta seize it while you can before that moment's gone.
Throw it away! For those of you who are new, the motto of this class, carpe diem, seize the day. No tests, no papers. You want an A? Live in the moment.
I tried to stop, but I couldn't. I'm so pathetic.
No, it's not your fault. No, it's partly my fault. Because I made you quit cold turkey.
Cold turkey. Suddenly and completely, without a period of gradual adjustment, adaptation, or preparation. Examples.
I'm just a little on edge because I'm trying to quit smoking. I can't take the stress of hiding it from Teddy anymore. I'm going cold turkey, and it makes me irritable.
You people eat this stuff?
I've never seen that stuff in my life.
You know, you really shouldn't say you people.
Oh, it's okay. Pierce was having trouble quitting offensive phrases cold turkey, so we've created a bargaining system. We traded you people for some of his other favorite phrases.
Yeah, I really got Jewish person out of that one.
Just, I feel bad for Ross. You know, I mean, we always go together. We're like the three Hocketeers.
You know, I may be way out on a limb here, but do you have a problem with Janice?
Be out on a limb. To be in or go into a dangerous, vulnerable, risky, or uncertain situation. Examples.
Here's your license. Now, if you wait over there, we'll call you when the officiant's ready.
Do we need a blood test?
No.
Well, then how will you know whether or not we have syphilis?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you don't have that.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no divorces in '99.
But your divorce isn't even final yet.
Just the one divorce in '99.
Hi, I have Phoebe Buffet returning a page. Okay, well, she's in her car. I'll have to patch you through.
Very nice touch.
Nice touch. Good idea. Well thought out. Examples.
New fairy came.
What? No
that's
way. So exciting. What'd she bring you?
Well.
Oh, fairy dust. Nice touch.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
Uh-huh.
Some stickers.
Oh.
A toothbrush.
Oh.
What are they doing?
Closing ceremonies.
Nice touch.
You got it! Well, maybe it's just the idea of Barry for the rest of my life. I don't know. I think I feel like I need to have one last fling, you know, just to sort of get it out of my system.
Get it out of someone's system. To do something that someone has been wanting to do so that he or she no longer feel a strong desire to do it. Examples.
Well, thank you, Dimples.
They better get that out of your system, because in 2 hours you're going to be Mrs. Anthony Lombardo.
It's up on the roof at 8.
A soap opera room party! I'm going to a soap opera room party! Oh my god, oh my god! And it's out of my system.
You're building a post office?
No, an entertainment unit with a mail cubby built right in. It's a one-day job, max.
Okay. My word, those are snug.
My word. Used to express surprise or astonishment. Examples.
We didn't really get a chance to meet. I'm Lily, and this is my fiancé, Marshall.
Hi, Mary Beth.
So great to meet you guys.
Oh,
hey.
oh, my word.
Oh, you're friendly.
So, this spring, I get to go to the International Space Station.
Oh, my word, a trip to the heavens.
Look, I may have jumped the gun here. I just got out of a relationship, and I'm not really in a commitment kind of place.
Jump the gun. To act before the proper or appropriate time. To do something too soon, especially without thinking carefully about it. Examples.
You know, there's every chance Robin's the woman I'm gonna marry.
Ted.
It could happen. And so really, what's it gonna matter in 50 years if I jump the gun by one night?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, like when you proposed to me, hey, Manny, hand me that thing. That's my whole story.
Hang on, that wasn't my fault. I had something big planned.
You asked him for the ring.
I was asking for the remote. He jumped the gun. He was supposed to give me the ring later that night at the restaurant.
Heard about the leg burning, huh?
It came up.
Listen, I know it's a long shot, but by any chance, did she find that funny?
Long shot. Something you try, although it is unlikely to be successful. Examples.
She's a food blogger. It's a long shot, but we need to get some exposure.
Look, maybe it is a long shot, but sometimes long shots happen. Luke Skywalker was only given one chance to destroy the Death Star. He had to get a torpedo into an exhaust port that was only 2 meters wide. But with the help of the Force, wow, I can feel you hating me right now.
Yasmin Bleak.
Oh.
And Jessica Rabbit.
Now, you do realize that she's a cartoon and way out of your league.
Be out of someone's league. Someone or something is too good or expensive for someone to have. Examples.
Every good relationship has a reacher and a settler.
Exactly. One person reaches for someone out of their league, the other one settles for someone below theirs.
I'm kind of funny looking.
What?
Look, I mean, come on, you're way out of my league. Everybody in here knows it. That guy over there is probably saying, ooh, I share with him. He must be rich. Well, I'm not.
Well, I've got a project for you that's a lot more related to fashion. How does that sound?
Oh, that sounds great.
Come on over here, sweetheart. Come on,
Thank
come
you
on.
so much, Mr. Caffrey. Thank you so much.
I need these hangers separated ASAP.
ASAP. Abbreviation for as soon as possible. Examples.
Hey there.
Hi. Barney texted me to meet him ASAP, but the stairs are wet.
No, broken.
Yeah, the stairs are broken.
I learned a lot from him. Like what? Well, let's see. If it doesn't fit, don't force it. It's always better to say sorry afterwards and ask for permission before. And if it's burning, bleeding, or oozing, go to see a doctor ASAP.
My agent said that it wasn't a dancing part.
Oh, Joey, all the roles gotta dance a little. But believe me, with your dance background, it'll be a piece of cake.
3 years of modern dance with Twyla Tharp?
A piece of cake. Something that is very easy to do. Very easy task. Examples.
Well, I thought you said your semester was going to be a piece of cake. I remember because you were eating a piece of cake at the time, and you said, dude, my semester's going to be this.
What is it, hon?
Nothing. I can't find anything that I want to eat. Everything makes me nauseous. I'm telling you, being pregnant is no piece of cake. Ooh, cake. No.
Need to know how you feel about this stuff.
It's 5:30 in the morning. So I better get cracking on this baby.
To crack on or get cracking on. To work hard at something so that you finish it quickly. Examples.
You want me to start cracking on a draft when we're done here?
No, but thank you. I'll do the first pass and then you can proof it.
Sure, whatever's best for you.
We have 3 scenes to film, big scenes. We have a song to write, so let's get cracking. Kelly, I want you to do makeup. Oscar, I would like you to do costume design, obviously.
I hate the fact that my room is so small.
I have all the space I need. Just do what I did.
Monica, you don't even have a bed. You sleep in a ball on the floor.
You know what? I am really tired of your belly aching, okay? I worked really hard at making this a nice place for us to live.
To bellyache. To complain noisily or persistently. Belly aching. The act of complaining. Examples.
This is all your fault.
I didn't hear you bellyaching when you were sitting in your office watching 3D Beach Babes.
Excuse me, but I am about to go to jail.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I screwed things up pretty good with Penny.
Look at us, Leonard. Engaging in the social convention of men bellyaching about their old ladies.
I guess we are.
What's going on in there? Yeah. You know, if you want to cry, that's okay, too.
Okay, look, I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave.
Come on, Chandler.
No, look, come on, forget it. We tried, but phase 3 is a lost cause.
It's lost cause. Something that cannot be achieved. A person or thing that is certain to fail. Examples.
What about Raggedy Ann and Andy? I loved them growing up.
No, I don't think so. Those dolls represent 3 things I do not care for: clowns, children, and raggediness. I think it's a lost cause.
No.
I am sorry, JJ, that I gave you false hope. This is a lost cause, just like my stupid park.
Screw that. There's got to be another way.
He's my best friend, and you're seeing him.
Chandler, I like Joey a lot, but with you...
Oh, no, don't, see? See, you're getting me confused. I'm starting to yearn.
To yearn. To wish very strongly, especially for something that you cannot have, or something that is very difficult to have. Examples.
Sheldon, this was your idea. A little extra money to get fractional T1 bandwidth in the apartment?
I know, and I do yearn for faster downloads.
I'm a woman with a strong sexual appetite. I'm like a caged peacock yearning for the wind on her haunches.
It's a powerful metaphor.
It turns out the odds are, like, really sucky. And this is Frank and Alice's, like, only shot. I mean, they are, like, literally putting all their eggs in my basket.
Put all eggs in one basket. To depend for your success on a single person or plan of action. To depend completely on one thing in order to get success. Examples. Examples.
You can invest all your money, just make sure you diversify.
Yeah, diversify. We gotta... Oh, hey, what do you mean, diversify?
Well, diversify is, you know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? The same principle.
And, you know, you had 29 years to find that out, but you didn't even try. You know what? You walked out on me, and I'm gonna do the same to you.
Wait, okay.
I don't ever want to see you again.
To walk out on someone. To suddenly leave your husband, wife, or partner and end your relationship with them. To abandon. Examples.
I've apologized to Marshall, and he's forgiven me, and we've moved past it. Why can't you?
Because you never apologized to me. Marshall's not the only one you walked out on. You leave for 3 months, you don't even call. Come on, Lily, we're supposed to be friends.
The reason she walked out on Barry is simply that she didn't love him, which incidentally worked out pretty well for me.
They really were pretty, weren't they?
Oof. You know, I really like that fighter pilot one.
Oh, Candy? Oh, she was so spunky.
Yeah.
Spunky. Energetic, confident, showing courage. Examples.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let it go and no one gets hurt.
I think I was holding it first.
I know Taekwondo.
I know the manager.
You're spunky. I like spunky women.
Okay.
There's a Phoebe on my sandwich. Phoebe, what are you doing?
I can't help it. I need the meat. The baby needs the meat.
I can't help it. To not be able to control or stop something. To be unable to act differently. Examples.
Come on, you do it to feel superior. I see that twinkle in your eye when someone says who instead of whom, or thinks the moon is a planet.
Or Don Quixote is a book about a donkey named Hote.
See? There it is. There's that twinkle.
Well, I can't help it. That's an involuntary twinkle.
I thought it'd be a great way to get rid of that last little smidgen of self-respect.
Come on, I think this is a good thing. I don't think Mom would have hired you if she didn't think you were good at what you do.
You don't have to stick up for her. She can't hear you.
To stick up for. To support or defend someone or something, especially when that person or thing is being criticized. Examples.
You no longer work for Schmidt and CC.
No, they're firing me? No, but didn't you tell them how good I am?
Well, you know, I tried to. I was like, man, she good.
You didn't stick up for me, Winston?
Well, I tried.
I'm calling Ellie.
Kathy's last boyfriend was Joey.
And you're afraid you won't be able to fill his shoes.
No, I'm afraid I won't be able to make love as well as him.
Yeah, I was going for the metaphor.
Yes, and I was saying the actual words.
Fill someone's shoes. To do someone's job or hold their position as well as they did. Examples.
Who are they killing off?
Cecilia Monroe, she plays Jessica Lockhart.
No!
She's been on the show forever. It's gonna be really hard to fill her shoes.
I deducted 2 points because you're not wearing your chef's hat, and that is a Section 5 violation.
Now, look, Larry, honey. I wrote the book on Section 5, and I know that you don't have to wear your hat unless you're in the kitchen.
And where's your hat?
It's in the kitchen. I'll go get it.
Ah, there's the 2 points.
Write the book on something used to say that someone is an expert on a particular subject, to be extremely experienced in, or knowledgeable about something. Examples.
Priya is highly educated, she's an accomplished professional, and she comes from the culture that literally wrote the book on neat ways to have sex. Whereas you, on the other hand, are a community college dropout who comes from the culture that wrote the book on tipping cows.
Okay, I know that I said I thought this was a bad idea, but what do I know? I mean, it's not like I wrote the book on fatherhood. Been trying all my life to get it right. I'm still screwing up.
Seriously, that's a lot of cups.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm in charge of cups and ice, and Monica is going to rue the day that she put me in charge of cups and ice.
Rue the day. If you rue the day that you did something, you are sorry that you did it because it has had unpleasant results. Examples.
What about all these pages calling out everyone who said you wouldn't succeed?
I told them all they would rue the day. How is it going to make me look if the day finally comes and they're not filled with rue?
I'm so on board.
Rachel, didn't you just like that?
Yeah, but you know what? I'm really, really trying to cut back, you know? Good luck, Rach.
To cut back. To reduce the amount or quantity of something. To do something less frequently or reduce one's consumption of something. Examples.
Here is your money. Thank you very much. It helped a lot.
I know it's none of my business, but where did the money come from?
Well, I cut back my expenses, like you said, and picked up a few more hours at the restaurant.
Then commit yourself 100%. Take a sabbatical.
I will cut back to 10 hours a week.
Deal.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Hey, you know what? You are in our apartment all the time, okay? This is just a drop in the bucket, mister.
Drop in the bucket. A very small amount, especially in relation to what is needed or desired. Examples.
That's a lot of babies, Sheldon.
Oh, only for humans. For frogs, it's just a drop in the bucket.
Well, I'm sorry I'm not a frog.
Oh, don't feel bad, Amy. You're good enough for me.
When? I think Saturday. Ah!
What's with him?
Sympathy pains. I thought it was really sweet at first, but now I think he's just trying to steal my thunder.
Steal someone's thunder. To do what someone else was going to do before they do it, especially if this takes success or praise away from them. Examples.
This is my thing, Gloria. Why can't it be my thing too, Claire? Because everything is your thing. This is the one thing that was my thing. And then you come along and steal my thunder with your tight dresses and your great ideas. I was the one that all the moms looked up to. I was the only one that Gus liked.
I was kind of hoping tonight could just be about that.
Oh, honey, but it is
No,
just
it's
about
not.
that.
No, now it's about you and Ross getting back together.
What?
See, yeah, you kind of stole my thunder.
Okay, ho. We did not steal your thunder because we are not getting back together. Hey, guys, I was wondering if you would maybe chip in for some new air filters for the purifier. I mean, after all, we are all using it.
To chip in. If several people chip in, they each give money to buy something together. Examples.
I don't think we've met. I'm Ross.
I know. You're the guy who wouldn't chip in for the handyman.
Never mind.
Hey, you guys finally chip in for a bodyguard?
No, this is Zach. He's a friend of ours. Zach, this is Stuart. He owns the store.
Wow, lucky you.
And thanks, Joey. She's having a really great time.
Is that Joey? Is that Joey? Let me talk to him.
Okay, Joey, Chandler's here. He was wondering if... Okay, I guess he ran out of change.
Ran out of something. To use something completely so that nothing is left. Examples.
In your apartment.
What's it doing in my apartment?
Well, I went in there a few weeks ago when you guys were at home and I forgot it there.
You went in my... What are you saying?
It's not a big deal. I was making coffee and I ran out of milk.
You're the milk thief.
I mean, come on, I can't just pretend that didn't happen, can I?
I don't know.
Monica, what should I do?
Just, do the right thing. What? Toe the line. Thread the needle. Think outside the box.
Toe the line. To follow the rules or do the expected thing. Examples.
You mark my words, Skylar. Toe the line, or you will wind up just like Hank.
You already have a bobcat costume, don't you?
I'm an oddball romantic.
You bought a bobcat costume before you got a ring? You really told the line between sweetness and insanity.
That's the whole thing.
Thread the needle. To manage to find harmony or a balance between conflicting forces, interests, etc. Examples.
I was expecting a little bit bigger.
Oh, tiny bit, huh?
Hit the horn, Tony. Thread the needle, huh? See if we can go around this guy.
Just drive like you're in Rome.
And Romero won't think I'm a snitch because he never told me where they are. All right, this is gonna be tough. I'm really gonna have to thread the needle.
Oh, I got really good at threading needles.
Back when you were making your skin suit, I know. Look, I like being friends with you, but you have to stop bringing that up.
But we're friends.
Think outside the box. To think in an original or creative way. Think imaginatively, using new ideas instead of traditional or expected. Examples.
I'm thinking outside the box, but you think maybe it's possible that you dreamed it? It happens sometimes.
I didn't dream it, Mike, because I didn't sleep a wink last night.
Oh, this is new.
I didn't know what else to do. It worked.
I'd say that's thinking outside the box, but come on.
Yeah, we've saw this really interesting website about marriage and how totally unnecessary it is and how it's just a way for the government to keep tabs on you.
Yeah, big brother.
Keep tabs on. To carefully watch someone or something in order to learn what that person or thing is doing. Examples.
Shouldn't you be at the library, forcing people to borrow books?
Leslie, you and I both know that the library closes at 3 p.m.
Of course it does.
Besides, I like to keep tabs on Ron.
So you can ruin his life?
So I can have fun with him. And sometimes ruining his life can be a part of that, sure.
He got fired?
He disobeyed his superior officer under fire. It's lucky he wasn't executed.
How do you know about it? You keeping tabs on him?
Girls talk.
I'm having a great time. You know how before you said it might be weird, the whole student-teacher thing? And to be frank, I thought it would be too, but it's not. I mean, it's not at all.
To be frank. Use to introduce a statement, which is your honest opinion, especially when the person you are talking to might not like it. To be honest. Examples.
We've had some setbacks.
Paying out to Chuck's estate.
And that is part of it. And to be frank, the firm's reputation is not what it was.
I'm not neighbor Kinski right now. I'm business Kinski, so I'm going to be frank. You don't have a pot to pee-pee in right now, and the whole neighborhood knows it. What's it going to be?
What if I had taken that job at Merrill Lynch?
Merrill Lynch?
Yeah, I had a massage client who worked there, and he said I had a knack for stocks.
Well, why didn't you take the job?
Have a knack for. To have a special skill, talent, or aptitude. If you have a knack for doing something, you do it well. Examples.
Your opponent is legendarily stupid, and I phoned it in pretty hard, but you have a knack for this. I'm running Congressman Murray's re-election bid, Ohio 19. I need someone to coordinate out of D.C. Want to do it?
Oh, my God. You do a great Chandler.
Yeah, I have a knack for impressions.
Well, maybe after we get reacquainted, you could do me.
Yeah, no! I guess I have a guy problem.
Is it the same thing that Chandler had?
Look, just come back later. We'll get everything squared away, and you can come back later.
To square away. To finish dealing with a piece of work or a problem. To complete all the necessary arrangements. Examples.
Look, you can give that kind of thing to your wife or your girlfriend. But it's a little bit different when it's your teacher, okay?
Everything's squared away. Miss Clark, sorry for the trouble.
Let me just square all this stuff away, okay? And then I will see you there.
Good.
I'm sorry that I lied to you before. You were right. Ralph and I were an item, but we're not anymore.
Oh, really?
Yep. He dumped me.
Be an item. If two people are an item, they are having a romantic relationship. Examples.
Were she and Clark ever an item?
Oh, I think for a minute, but...
It's funny, I never thought she'd fall for the farm boy type.
Why do you think it was weird, Gabe? Maybe because you and Aaron used to be an item?
I still wear Aaron's button-downs around the condo sometimes, so it feels to me like we're still in a relationship.
Look, I know I've been giving you a lot of jabs, and it's partly because I'm very protective of Lizzie, and partly because, well, they just keep coming to me.
Give jabs or take a jab at. To make a mocking, sarcastic, insulting remark, or criticism. To criticize. Examples.
Well, no wonder she took a jab at you.
What?
What do you mean, what? Look, Tess Brown never lets reality get in the way of an unbelievable story.
That's accurate.
You can explain it, eh?
If it makes you feel any better, I don't get it either.
You hear that? If I wanted someone to take jabs at me, I'd still be married.
Oh, jeez, not this story again. Can we not?
I mean, after all we've been through, I just, you know, I wish I had a brother to reciprocate.
Oh.
Hey, if you ever want to go out with Monica, you have my blessing.
And mine.
To reciprocate. To share the same feelings as someone else, or to behave in the same way as someone else. To give, feel, etc. in return. Examples.
Well, I'm about to be the mother of your child, which means a lot of responsibility and little time for myself. So if I'm going to get you out of this mess, you have to reciprocate.
Okay.
When the baby cries in the middle of the night, you're going to get up without saying one word.
How did this happen?
Maybe little Sebastian got upset because he tried to share his true feelings with someone and they didn't reciprocate.
Phoebes, I have to ask you... Shh, I'm swamped right now. You're just staring into space.
I'm trying to move that pencil.
Be swamped. To be very busy and have a lot of work. To be overwhelmed. Examples.
Hi. What's going on?
Oh,
My babysitter canceled.
Oh, Lynette, I'm so swamped today. My house is a mess, and I've got millions of errands to run.
I know, I can't. Sorry, but I've already booked you. Can't what? I'm swamped.
You got it! We're gonna be brothers-in-law. Come here. and we're gonna be friends again.
What?
Well, there's water under the bridge, forget it.
Okay.
Water under the bridge. Problems that someone has had in the past that they do not worry about because they happened a long time ago and cannot now be changed. Examples.
Your grandmother left you some money, you never knew that. There was a coin collection from your uncle. I sold the coins and kept the money.
Water under the bridge.
Jay, it's so nice to see you.
Is it?
Oh, why wouldn't it be?
Well.
Oh, that was a long time ago. Water under the bridge. We're good.
Oh, that's great. Spring break 81. Whee!
In 1981, you were 13.
So what? I drove down, sold T-shirts, had a blast. And you know who knows how to party? Drunk college chicks.
Have a blast. To have a great time. To have a lot of fun. To have a wonderful, fun, enjoyable experience. Examples.
Look, I've had a blast being a witch. I like the spells, like the potions. I'm even getting used to orbing, but God, I've just had enough.
Thank you again for last night. What a great party. And the guys from work had a blast. You know, one of them had never been to a bachelor party before. Yeah, and another one had never been to a party before.
So, have you decided on a band for the wedding? Because, you know, I'm kind of musical.
Yeah, Phoebes, honey, she just got engaged a couple hours ago. I doubt she's even had time to think about
Well,
it.
speaking of chiming in, remember the time you burned down my apartment?
Yeah, you're on your own.
To chime in. To interrupt or join a conversation by adding your own comment or opinion, often to express agreement, or add to what someone else is saying. To suddenly say something in order to add your opinion. Examples.
Well, I just think that maybe she's not that into you, and that's why she didn't give you her number. Robin, care to chime in with anything?
Yes.
Time for Plan B. Anyone? Feel free to chime in.
Okay, guys, the candy is coming. I just need another 15 minutes for the chocolate to cool.
All right, everybody, just be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Pipe down. What's the matter with you people?
Pipe down. An informal idiom that means to stop talking, be quiet, or reduce noise. It's often used as a command or request to someone who is being loud or overly talkative. Examples.
I see what's happened. I bring out your insecurities in a way that exacerbates an already borderline codependent relationship with your ex-husband.
Oh, it exacerbates it.
Stay calm.
Pipe down, Jeff. Just be happy that you're here.
These people are my coworkers.
Were your coworkers. Bradley fired you, remember?
Yeah, and Maria killed him 8 hours later. He might not have told anyone, so pipe down. We don't need people thinking that we put the knife in Maria's hands.
Yep, from now on, it's gonna be the four of you guys and me and the missus. The little woman, the wife, the old ball and chain.
Old?
The young, hot ball and chain.
Much better.
The old ball and chain. A jocular but disparaging term for a person's spouse or significant other who is thought to stifle the person in some way. Typically said of a wife or girlfriend. Examples.
Maybe there's somebody who owes you a favor.
Oh, no. I don't need no favors from him.
Okay. Oh, well, Liz Fair's passing through town. She likes a good charity. But we'll talk later when the old ball and chain isn't around.
Count me in, dudes. I am in serious need of some bro time.
Oh, ball and chain's been a lot more chain than ball lately, if you know what I'm saying.
All phrasal verbs, idioms, and expressions from our channel are gathered in one place. You can use our PDF files to make your learning process more efficient and convenient. All our materials are available on platforms PayHip and Boosty. Click on the links in the description below this video. We're happy to be helpful.
She comes in early to eat her breakfast at her desk.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah, well, Betty's kind of sad. Which is why I believe I can lure her away with these chocolates. Now, while I distract her, you go in the office.
Got it.
Let's roll.
Let's roll. Used to tell another person or a group of people to start leaving a place or to start doing something. A U.S. English colloquialism. Examples.
And it's in Chicago.
Ah, that close. It was almost perfect.
Actually, there are a couple cool places in here.
Let's go look at 'em.
Now?
Let's roll.
Okay.
So they got the new handguns in. You want to check them out?
Totally.
Of course. Oh, I see what happened. I thought he was talking to me. And he clearly was. Chop, chop, Ted. Let's roll. Hold down the fort.
I kind of have something else planned for you guys.
Do you mind telling us what it is?
Sorry, I'm kind of keeping this one on the QT.
Well, whatever it is, I hope it involves winking.
Keep on the QT. To keep something a secret or private, or to do something in a quiet or clandestine way. The phrase uses QT as an informal abbreviation for the word quiet. Examples.
FYI, I'm starting my own paper company. Looking to poach some chumps. You in?
Yes.
Cool. Let's keep that on the QT, okay? I want you to be a dead mama jamma.
Great.
Darcy's out. Says who? Arthur's girl told me on the QT. She said he was in his office crying.
You want to get under the covers?
Wow, you are really fast.
It bodes well for me that speed impresses you.
Bode well. To be a sign that something good will happen in the future. Used to show or suggest that future developments or events will be good or favorable. Examples.
You realize that we are trying to decide whether drastic steps need to be taken.
Look, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, the point is that this doesn't exactly bode well for your branch.
Yes, she stays in your life. That's how family works.
But there's nothing good about her.
Untrue. She's 66 and still hot. That bodes well for me.
Well, maybe you can cut me some slack. I'm sort of in love.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's really not my problem.
I'm in love with you.
Well, that brings me in the loop a little.
In the loop. To be aware of information about a particular matter. Informal. Examples.
Like how the government got him in the first place.
I don't really know. I wasn't in the loop.
Well, you need to get in the loop and fast because our demon was a little more powerful than we expected, and I'd like to know why.
Oh, yeah, so we'll just do that later.
No, why don't do it now?
Yeah, what's up, Jim? Well, it's about athlete. I'm sorry, does Dwight have to be on this part of the phone call?
I'd love to be in the loop, David.
Okay, go ahead, Jim.
This is James Bond's tux?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to get married in James Bond's tux.
It's a pretty cool tux.
There's not just that. I would be England's most powerful weapon. Jet-setting heartbreaker on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Jet setting. Used to describe people who are rich and successful and who have a luxurious lifestyle. A wealthy and fashionable person who travels widely and frequently for pleasure. Examples.
Trust me, network and studio executives want to think you're out there jet setting, rubbing shoulders with television stars and chorus girls. You should be talking to clients ringside.
Come on, Clark. You of all people should know that everyone has their secrets. Besides, it's not that much of a stretch to think that a jet-setting billionaire might have a little habit to hide.
You do me a favor, when she comes out, could you just mention that I'm not looking for a serious relationship? That'd be great.
Are you kidding?
Just casually slip it in, you know? Lay the groundwork. Tell her I'm a loner, no, an outlaw.
Lay the groundwork. To do the preparatory work, create the fundamental conditions, or establish the basis for something to happen in the future. Examples.
Oh, I really hope your parents like me.
Relax, they laid the groundwork. I told them you were smart and beautiful and a terrific cook. Thank you.
And what did they say about the age difference?
Nothing. I didn't tell them.
What? Why?
Because you look so fantastic, I don't even think they're gonna notice.
Max's reunion with her dad is really humming along since I took the reins from Han.
Don't kid yourself. I laid the groundwork.
Well, baby, we gotta do something. Well, you know, I mean, there's no way Joey's gonna make it in time, so I'm gonna go through the hotel and see if there's any other weddings going on.
Okay. Oh, but don't tell them Monica's pregnant, because they frown on that.
Okay.
To frown on something, to disapprove of it, or hold an unfavorable opinion of something. To disapprove or show one's disapproval of something. Examples.
But there were dozens of students at that Oktoberfest.
But you were the only German students celebrating German culture, and here at Greendale, that is a big fat no-no. We frown on anyone celebrating their own cultural heritage. I mean...
So how's your occupational therapy going? Do they still have you scrubbing pots in the kitchen?
No, once they found out I'm a professional plumber, I got promoted to scrubbing toilets.
Well, maybe you won't mind doing a little scrubbing when you come home next week.
Actually, the doctors kind of frown on that. They encourage us to leave that sort of stuff behind.
It's just I don't think I handled it very well.
Well, what'd you say to her?
Nothing. But the complaint department at the condom company got an earful.
Get an earful. If you say that you got an earful, you mean that someone spoke angrily to you for quite a long time. Examples.
You're at the car wash.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt that, since you quit 2 weeks ago. I called Bogdan looking for you. Quite an earful he gave me.
What are you guys doing?
But the cops won't. We are catching that speeder, and when we do, he's gonna get an earful of this.
Slow down, jerk.
Oh my God, Mom, what are you doing?
Wow, Bing. Burning the midnight oil.
You know me, sir.
Burn midnight oil. To read, study, or work late into the night. To stay awake late at night to work or study. Examples.
Burning the midnight oil?
I finally got some sleep. My makeup history exam is tomorrow.
Burning the midnight oil.
It's only 11:45.
Take a break.
I'm close to done.
Take a break. I didn't know you read tea leaves.
Oh, yeah, I've done it for years. I actually stopped because I was so accurate. You know, and you know, one of the great joys of life is its wondrous unpredictability, you know? And also, tea tends to give me the trots.
Give the trots. An informal way to say to cause diarrhea. The term is slang for diarrhea, referring to the urgent and frequent need to use the bathroom that often accompanies the condition. Examples.
You're gonna sit in your $1 million townhouse on some chair that's historical because the Mad King George got the trots on it and tell me that men won't think I'm funny because I don't look like a dump truck?
You tracked down all those Richie Riches who went to Jamaica. See if any of them have got the shocks, the trots, or the hots. The hots, it's the fever.
Well, excuse me for putting a good spin on a traffic jam.
You don't have to put a good spin on everything.
I'm sorry. That's who I am. I'm a positive person.
No, I'm a positive person.
Put a spin on something. To give a certain meaning or interpretation. To interpret an event to make it seem favorable or beneficial to oneself. Examples.
Luke! Buddy! Kevin, was that my grandson taking off in that sports car?
Yeah, it was.
Quite a spin on that response. What's going on?
Maggie Braithwaite has some work for him to do around her house.
Okay, if you find out something that's really bad, just try to put a positive spin on it.
I chose those. I'm a paleontologist.
Really? That is so cool. Oh yeah, don't get too worked up over it. I mean, it sounds like he's a doctor, but he's not.
Be worked up. To become very angry, excited, or upset about something. It implies being emotionally agitated and overly affected by a situation or person, often with a sense of unease. Examples.
Please picture that, then tell me that money is beside the point.
This is what has you all worked up.
Yeah.
Jimmy, there's nothing to worry about. What are you doing?
Your heart rate's rising, adrenaline spiking. You need to calm down, not get worked up.
Well, you know, Ross didn't care enough to be here, so I think he's out. You know, you snooze, you lose.
He's not snoozing, he's teaching a class.
Well, then somebody's snoozing.
You snooze, you lose. If you don't pay attention and do something quickly, someone else will do it instead of you. It means if you delay or hesitate, you'll miss out on an opportunity. Examples.
Ladies first.
Gabby, a little rude.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh, that's my dryer.
Oh, mine now. You snooze, you lose.
But I wasn't snoozing. Why am I losing?
Hi.
Hi.
We need to talk.
Right now? Because I kind of got an alfresco situation going on over here.
Alfresco. A situation that takes place outdoors or in the open air, often with a focus on fine weather and enjoyment. The term alfresco comes from Italian and literally means in the fresh air. Examples.
What are all these people doing here? Maybe they like sleeping al fresco too.
Oh, there he is. Miney, why did you have breakfast alone outside?
I felt like eating breakfast al fresco.
You got it!
We went for a walk. We tried special tea, castor oil, spicy food. Nothing has worked.
Well, there is one thing that we didn't try, but someone thinks that will open up a can of worms.
Open up a can of worms. To create a complicated situation in which doing something to correct a problem leads to many more problems. Examples.
Furious. You were in New York this whole time and you didn't say anything.
Now, I don't know what can of worms this is, but I know this is my day, and I want you to calm down.
Woman to woman, okay? Cole was the love of my life, and I'm finally learning to live my life without him. Now, calling him for a favor would be opening up a can of worms that I have worked so hard to close.
Hey, babe, aren't you excited? We're going on our honeymoon?
Yeah, I am.
Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama.
That's right. Get it out of your system while we're alone.
Get it out of your system. To get rid of a wish or emotion, especially a negative one, by allowing yourself to express it. Examples.
You think that I'm funny, gentlemen? You think the fact that I have braces is hilarious? Well, let's just all take a moment and have a good laugh, shall we? Let's just get it out of our system so we can go back to work like adults.
Hobbs, we were just laughing at the typo on page 3.
Julie, the man abandoned me before I was born. I don't have a desire to have a relationship with him.
Okay, then I'm really confused why we're here spying on him.
Well, I just want to see what he's like. Satisfy my curiosity and get it out of my system.
Too excited about everything. I mean, I'm all for living life, but this is the Geller's 35th anniversary. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. This party stinks.
Call a spade a spade. To say the truth about something, even if it is not polite or pleasant. Examples.
After all, he vouched for him.
Well, now, it's called a spade a spade. I don't know him. Don't vouch for him. It's just a conduit for information.
Eddie, we have to call a spade a spade. We're breaking up.
So, Mike, how do you and Joey know each other anyway?
How do Joey and I know each other? Wow. And if I had a nickel for every time somebody's asked me that.
If I had a nickel for, it means that something happens so frequently that if you received a small payment each time, you would be rich. Examples.
I'm really sorry, Dad.
Oh, it's all right. Everybody throws up at school. If I had a nickel for every time I puked at school, you know how much money I'd have?
35 cents.
Exactly.
You said your name was Bree?
Yes, Bree Hodge.
born Rabinowitz.
Huh. I wouldn't have taken you for Jewish.
I should only have a nickel for every time I've heard that.
Hey, guys. So I just called the Powerball hotline. Can you believe it? Nobody won.
I beg to differ.
Beg to differ. To politely disagree with someone. Examples.
I'm sick to my stomach. I'm furious, but not you. Because we're cursed. The bloody cosmos wants us to be apart.
The cosmos doesn't want anything.
Yeah, well, I beg to differ. Because we had years, side by side. Never occurred to us.
You can't just decide for me like that. I mean, if I want to play bass, I will play bass. I'm not hurting anybody.
Those of us with hearing beg to differ.
Okay, you know what? Please leave our rehearsal space.
No, then I would get the baby. I mean, you know, it would be just like a movie. Like, at first I wouldn't know what to do with her, and then I would rise to the occasion, and then I'd get a makeover, and then I'd get married.
That's a great movie!
Rise to the occasion. To perform better than usual in response to a special situation or event. To show that you can deal with a difficult situation successfully. Examples.
Okay, they're not any more qualified than we are.
I don't know.
Look, Carlos, it doesn't matter what we've done in our past. Being a parent means rising to the occasion, and that's exactly what we're gonna do when we bring our baby home.
But this was a high-pressure situation, and you rose to the occasion. You may have saved lives tonight.
The squad is my family, and I'll always protect my family.
You know, it's so surprising that you and Joey have known each other for so long, and I've never heard about you.
Oh, that's because we had a bit of a falling out. Mike hit my mom with a car.
Have a falling out. To have a serious argument, quarrel, or disagreement with someone, often resulting in the end of a close relationship or friendship, where people stop speaking to each other. Examples.
Guys, this all comes down to just a lover's spat. Okay? Two consenting adults had a falling out. That happens. And the patron stole the videos.
It just doesn't seem that long ago that you were in love with Dan. I mean, now that Rufus and I aren't together, well, I thought you two might be.
Yeah, well, I thought that for a little while, too. But, you know, then Dan and I had that huge falling out, and I met Steven.
Is this really your long-term plan for me to run interference? Because I could get a job any day now.
You do appear right on the cusp of something.
To be on the cusp of something. To be at the point where a significant change is about to happen. It signifies being at a threshold or on the verge of a new state or development. Examples.
I'd like you to teach me to build a crib.
Why do you need to build your own crib?
Because I no longer trust anything other than my own two hands. It is debilitating, but exciting.
Okay, we'll go to my wood shop at lunch.
Wonderful. Look at us, both standing on the cusp of fatherhood.
Just let the man talk. It's been raining every afternoon. That means that we are on the cusp of monsoon season. Monsoon season is bad.
Mike? Who's Mike?
Mike's your ex-boyfriend.
That's right. Oh, yeah. Wow, I had totally forgotten about him. Oh, that's a blast from the past.
Blast from the past. Something from the past that you remember, see, or hear again, and that reminds you of that time in your life. Examples.
How would you feel if that hose belonged to your ex-boyfriend?
Jazz?
Genslinger!
Hey. Ah.
Blast from the past. How's that ass?
That ass is good.
Okay, I'm gonna slow things down with a blast from the past for our chaperones. Give them a hand.
Hey, you want to stick around and I'll whip you up some dinner?
Yeah, as long as it's free. Food here is ridiculously over.
To whip up something. To prepare or create something. usually a meal or a project, very quickly and efficiently, often using simple ingredients or ideas. Examples.
I've got to back up. What do you say we whip up your favorite double chocolate decadence cake?
Isn't decadence French for don't even think about it?
On a good night, we barely break even. Tonight is gonna kill the whole week.
Not necessarily. The stovetop's gas. I bought pasta for the staff dinner. You give me 10 minutes, I whip up a spaghetti carbonara that'll knock their socks off.
Thank God you finally said that. I saw you make a note on your pad 3 hours ago. Man, I really bugged you, don't I?
Oh, no, please. I don't care about you enough to bug me.
To bug someone. To irritate someone. To bother someone repeatedly. Examples.
By the way, hon, why were you at the movies in the middle of the day?
Sometimes people bug me and I need some time away.
You know what, hon? You're cool. We're gonna hang sometime.
I know. This sounds silly, but it kind of bugged me.
You're not serious.
Well, I am. I don't want to make a big deal out of it, but could you maybe not do that again?
I would love your autograph.
Sure. Dear Sarah, I dig you.
To dig someone. To like, understand, or appreciate someone. Examples.
Prue, what do you think of me? While I admire your confidence and your fearlessness, your utter lack of responsibility frustrates me to no end. Oh, God, that is so enough. Oh my God, this could be very dangerous. I'm kind of digging it. Piper, what do you really think of your boss?
The studio just set it up. She wants to meet me to see if she digs my vibe.
Oh, wish I had my vibe.
The hottest babies in the tri-state area are in this room right now. I overheard one of the judges say that not one of them holds a candle to Emma. Really? Yeah. You heard him say that? Yeah.
Hold a candle to be significantly inferior to someone or something else in quality, skill, or value. Examples.
Go easy on him. His wife's had him sleeping on the couch all week.
How does she know that?
See her. Get it? She sees things. She's perfectly harmless and actually very good at what she does. I can't hold a candle to her. Oh, that's so sweet. And so not true.
Those gams, those curves, that killer smile. Basically, you're me 35 years ago.
So this is my future.
The point is, whoever this woman is, she can't hold a candle to you.
Oh, thank you, Karen.
You know, that's the same whether you do it at the plaza or where are you going to do it?
City Hall.
Oh, that sounds nice. Well, I was just there for jury duty. They've really spruced that place up.
To spruce up. To improve the appearance of a person, place, or thing by making it cleaner, neater, or more attractive. Examples.
Oh, emergency! Hitchcock! They're stealing Brown Betty! Freeze! Get your hands off the couch!
Whoa, 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 calm down. We're getting a new one. We finally got some money to spruce up the break room.
That's not very nice.
Well, you're the one who told me you didn't marry her for her housekeeping. You just need someone to teach these things. You know what? Why don't I stay a few extra weeks and you and I can spruce the house up?
I thought you don't share food.
Sure I do. Cooley?
No. If I can't have your clams, you can't have my dessert. This is a two-way street.
Two-way street. A situation or relationship between two people or groups in which action is required from both parties, something that works both ways. Examples.
It took me a while to realize that you don't have a speck of loyalty in your entire body.
Loyalty is a two-way street, and you ran me off the road.
How heavily sedated is Fry?
On a scale of 1 to 10, about a 6.
No one likes a drooler. Why?
I need you to squeeze 2 more into that truck.
That's not what we agreed on.
Sharing is a two-way street. We invited you to the party. Now we need to know what you're doing with the guests.
There's got to be an explanation. Did you do anything to make her mad?
No, I don't think so.
You know, maybe she was just really spent from our talk. It was pretty intense. Yeah, mine too.
Mine was a humdinger.
Okay.
Humdinger. A person or thing that is remarkably excellent, striking, or extraordinary. Something that is noticeable because it is a very good example of its type. Examples.
You know, I'd love to have that conversation. And the reason I agreed to meet with you is because I hoped it would spark something. And maybe 6 to 8 months from now, you can call me with a humdinger.
How about 6 days?
Sanjay. Oh, you okay? Rough weekend?
A humdinger.
Work or pleasure?
I haven't known pleasure for quite some time.
Okay, you were really controlling and compulsive and shrill. Well, I'm still all those things. You're also so generous and kind and scrappy.
I am scrappy.
Scrappy. Inclined to fight, argue, or compete. Willing to work hard in order to succeed. Determined and tough. Examples.
Listen, you don't want to be surrounded by liars. Howard, you might be in the wrong profession.
Look, it's simple for me. You're smart. You're scrappy. You're a go-getter. You don't wait for things to happen. You make them happen.
I got 5 down. I figured out the theme. It's boats.
Okay, I get it. She's smart and lovable. You're scrappy and lovable. Together, you're just lovable and lovable.
Well, you know what, actually? People are getting a little antsy waiting for Emma to wake up from her nap, so would you mind performing them once now?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Antsy. Nervous and unable to relax. Impatient and unable to keep still. Examples.
Hey, so Scully, what do you do at the park with Kelly?
Oh, we just walk around. She gets antsy if she doesn't get outside enough. And then it's just yap, yap, yap all day long.
What's wrong with you? You've been antsy all night.
Nothing. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. I know what it is. I have had this nagging feeling that I've forgotten something, and then I just realized I think I left the freezer door at Scavo's open.
Man, I'm not going to be able to handle this. Now I know how my students feel at the end of each year. And why they act out by giving me such bad evaluations.
To act out. To behave badly because you are unhappy or upset, often in ways that you are not aware of. Examples.
When they were little, and they'd act out, and we'd always say, relax, they're young. When they're older, they'll get it. Well, Tom, they're 16 now. Not getting it.
I can act out too, you know.
Please do. Okay. Watch this. Oops.
Damn it. Hi, Amy.
You're not Rachel.
Still sharp as a tack.
Sharp as a tack. Commonly used to describe someone who is extremely intelligent, quick-witted, or mentally acute. Examples.
Well, to say the truth, Nettie, I'm not feeling real well. Would you excuse me?
Well, you know, it's funny you should mention your health because you will never guess what I do now.
Do you sell insurance?
Oh, bing! Again, you are sharp as a tack today. Do you have life insurance, Phil?
Everything's gonna be fine, you just trust me.
Is that him?
Yes, here's Ted, our brilliant hospital attorney, sharp as a tack.
Mark my words, Jake, we're gonna take every last cent you have.
No, Ted, we're on his side.
Oh, here's my card.
Ross, this is not how we wanted you to find out about this. You have every right to go nuts.
I'm not going nuts. Do you see me going nuts?
No, but you know what I mean.
Go nuts. commonly used to describe someone losing control of their emotions, either becoming incredibly angry or highly thrilled. Examples.
You know, this is one of the nicer hotels I've ever been in.
Oh, yeah, my firm did the remodel. You should see the rooms. The views are amazing.
Yeah? Maybe it's too bad we don't have a room.
Room 1506, my treat. You kids go nuts.
All right, I know your size, and I'm gonna pick out some really good stuff for you.
Really?
Yes, and I know what looks sexy on guys. Please, just wear what I suggest, and she is gonna go nuts for you.
So your ex-boyfriend is going to determine if your new boyfriend gets this grant while your new boyfriend is screwed?
No, we ended on great terms. I mean, if anything, I think this could help you.
End on great terms or on good terms. It means concluding a personal or professional relationship in a positive, amicable way, free from significant conflicts, lingering resentment, or hostility. Examples.
You just went through your own breakup, and while I know you and Barney left it on good terms, isn't there some part of you deep down that wants to slap him right in his face?
All right, you got yourself a deal. But one thing, no crying in your coffee. We end this thing on good terms, no matter who wins. You got it?
Make sure to accept your loss gracefully.
I was just there for jury duty. They've really spruced that place up.
This is a two-way street. People are getting a little antsy waiting for Emma to wake up.
I am scrappy.
You're not Rachel.
Still sharp as a tack.